Hello friends, welcome to Salesforce Aeromatic video session 34. So basically in today's video, we will actually walk through some join examples with the standard objects. So we will take into consideration the account and opportunity. Okay. So let me create a new recipe. Okay. And let me name it as free session 5. And what we are going to do here is we will take our account object. Okay. Let's take account from our SFTC local. Okay. And over here, let me select a couple of them, that is ID, name, and I think industry is enough. Maybe owner ID, created it, and let me search over here industry. And also let me select opportunity. So let me select the SFTC local, that is my opportunity coming from internal org. Okay. So I will select ID, name, and stage name, amount, I think is 5, and maybe close date. I think I'm done with this much. Now we will try to understand how the join works in real-time scenarios with the real-time standard objects. Okay. Now here, uh, let's do one thing. Let's take opportunity on the right. So I will click on join and let me name it as left join. Okay. And here I have to put the appropriate ID. So let me select account ID. I think I haven't taken, unfortunately, that one. And this one, let me name let me name the prefix as opportunities. So in augment node, we had a relationship name, right? If you remember, same thing we keep for API name prefix for right columns. Okay. Let me click on apply. And what I'm going to do is I will just select the account ID so that I give the appropriate matching keys. Let me change this over here to account ID. Okay. Apply. And let me just simply register it by saying, let me name it as account of left join. Okay. Not an issue. And let me store this in recipe dataset. Let me click on apply. Okay. And let me name it here as now, as we already covered, right, the join kind of a thing. So basically we will go for 𝑙evjoin over here. So 𝑙evjoin, as it's suggesting, it will include all rows from account and only matching rows from opportunity. Okay. That means how will I get to know via SOQL? Okay. Let's see how we will get to know. So what I'm going to do is I will open developer console maybe. Now I have to put a query for, I think this query is already written, right? From account, select ID name for opportunity. Let me execute. Okay. Yeah, it's already there. Now we can, in the meanwhile, let me also run the recipe. Okay. Because anyhow, it will take time, right? So let me run this recipe. Apply. Let me save free session 5. So I think it's going to run now. Okay. Here, basically, you see there are many opportunities, right, for a particular account. Okay, so let me just decrease the size so that I can see all. Okay, so I think here we have quite a few. So let's do one thing. Let's open this account ID, this ID of account. And this one also we can open. Maybe let's check this one. Okay, so here, now as you can see, I have four opportunities right over here. Okay, and all these four opportunities will come up when I go for left join, because left join means it will include all the account. So basically, here if you see, let me execute. So here I see 1003 records. Definitely that number of records I will see once I open that particular data set, and maybe I can filter out for this particular name. Okay, I will filter out for this particular name, and we will check how many opportunities we are getting for that account. Okay, and one more thing is, for SQL, this is an help which I maybe need from you all. What kind of query should I write in SQL? Okay, so that only I get the opportunities, okay, which is not null. As you can see, this opportunities, right? So let me, um, yeah, I need those opportunities which is not equal to null. Okay, so basically I need those accounts whose opportunities is not null, because here I get to see all the accounts whose opportunities are null as well. Okay, however, I want to see those accounts where which will have opportunities basically. Okay, which will not give me the null opportunities, right? Like if they're not having option, I shouldn't see that. Let me know if there is any SOQL via which we can know it. Okay, but for now, what we are going to do, we can check for particular account which will itself suggest that the join is working. Okay, for total number of records, just help me out with that SQL query, and do let me know in the comments if any kind of SQL query works for that, and then we can check on the complete data set level as well. But that's not an issue as of now. So here, is ran successfully. Now what I'm going to do is I will just click on browse. I will go to recipe dataset, and on the recipe dataset, it's the first thing which came up. Now here you can see I have a total of 1215. Okay, here I'm getting, okay, sorry, it will be 1215. I'm sorry about that, 1215, because as I explained you, right? So let me open that Excel sheet once again. I was wrong about this. I was thinking about the augment note. Actually, if you remember, so I think we already discussed, right? Like this is an account. This is my left, right? But the left will get repeated, isn't it? That's what I told you. The left will get repeated if multiple matches are coming from right. The rows get repeated. Okay, so it won't show you 1003 records. I'm sorry about that. Basically, the opportunities which are getting repeated, for that reason the account is also having separate rows for that. That's what we understood about the left join. Okay, so basically it means, you know, it's 1215 means whatever extra opportunities are there, for those opportunities the rows are getting repeated for that account. That's why showing 1215 and not 1003. Okay, I think the concept is completely clear, which I already explained you on the left join, which is fine. Now we will check if it is working on. Now for this one, okay, for this 1215, fine, I don't think so I can check it on SOQL, right? Like how can I check it on SQL? Okay, so for this one, I need to know the number of opportunities which are not null, and also I need to know how many opportunities are there in total, right? Which are having account. Okay, So that's the thing. So that's not an issue. We will check some other time. But here, right now, if I just apply the filter for this, that is weight 723. And what I'm going to do is I will just bring in the account name and opportunity name. Okay. Also, let me bring in the opportunity name. Yeah, this one. Now, as you can see, all these 4 opportunity records are coming up for me. Okay, which clearly explain the concept of left join. Fine. That means the left join is working in real time for this account and opportunity. Okay. Yeah, that's it about this video. And we will further continue this concept of join for the real-time standard objects of account and opportunity, so that the concept is completely clear to you. And as I mentioned, just comment out if you get to know any SOQL query, which will help me to actually to actually get those account records which will only have opportunities. Okay.